Hello, my beautiful human beings. It's Sylvia from Horizon Mental Health Clinic. I'm psychotherapist and author. So, today let's talk about manifestations. I'm sure all of you heard about manifestations, law of attraction, The Secret, all out there, available to you. But sometimes it might feel like it's like out there. It's like, yes, it works for other people. Why would it work for me? Or what exactly it means? How do I do it? We think of manifestations as something like it's something huge, something is difficult, something like you have to be guru of whatever kind, or yogi, or I don't know, whatever else you have to be, you think, to start to manifest. The only thing is that you are manifesting all of the time since you were a child. Everything about your life, everything about your relationships, everything about your job, kids, husbands, everything, wives, everything that you have already experienced in one way or another, you have manifested it. So what is really the difference between manifesting with conscious mind and manifesting like not maybe believing in it? Or what is really the difference? The difference is that you do it by your choice. So really, rather than just allowing things to happen to you, and maybe your biggest fears, that maybe, I'm sure you have, or one of you at least experienced that your biggest fear showed up exactly how you feared it, or something that was so overwhelming, that something that you did not want to happen, and that was exactly what happened. You see, that's manifestation, because your subconscious mind doesn't know whether you say you don't want it, it means do not show it up, or when you say you want it, then you're going to have it. Your subconscious mind doesn't know that. It's going to, everything that you're going to think about, because when your thoughts is where your focus is, and when your focus is, that's where energy is, and that amplifies. And when that happens, when that happens also, there's some emotions attached with it, like fear, like I don't want something, I'm worried about something constantly. There's emotions with that. Of course you will manifest it. Of course it will happen. But let's go on the more positive way, because how you manifest your fears and things that you don't want, this is exactly how you can manifest things that you actually do want. And the process is quite simple. It's actually the same way that it's the same way you do when you don't want something. So we think like we complicate stuff, but really the process of manifestation is easy. Is very easy. Number one, you have to be specific in what you want. And when you think about it, when you describe it, do it in a positive way, in a way when you don't use no or don't. You just say, I do want it, or this is already happened. And when you think about it, think like it's already yours. Think like it's already happened. And then with that, allow yourself to feel, how would you feel if you already had it? Oh my God, excuse me. So how would you feel if you already had it? Would you feel excited, joy, worthy, in love, loved? How would you feel, So, allow yourself to feel already as the thing that you want is already yours. And when you do that, you are creating a huge a magnetic field. Let's just call it simple. So when you do that, you're connecting with quantum fields. You're connecting with other, with other energies that are already existing. But the thing is, when we think about manifesting things and when we think about what we want, we're not consistent with it. But when it comes to our fears, we tend to hold on to them more, and we tend to think about them way more and more intensively, and like we pay much more attention to things that we don't want. This is where you need to step in and start teaching yourself how to start thinking about more positive things, about things that you want in your life. This is about you redirecting your mind. This is about you taking in charge of yourself. This is about you become responsible for your thoughts, for your emotions. It's like you are then allowing yourself to be in charge of yourself, to take control, to take responsibility, rather than thinking about what will happen to me and things that you don't want. You stepping in and say, no, wait a second. This is what I want, and this is what I'm choosing to think about. And then, when you think about those things, don't only visualize this, feel it. Feel like it's already yours. Feel its existence. Feel how would you do, what would you do, what would you say, how would you act if that thing was already yours. Last week we were talking about relationships, so we could stay with that as well. So how would you feel if you already had that perfect man? How would you feel if you already had that perfect woman? How would you feel if you were already married in a very much happy to your soulmate? How would that feel? How would you feel if you already have this relationship that you're dreaming about? I'm sure you would feel amazing, you would feel joyful, you would feel happy, you would feel loved, and there's so much love actually to share. Maybe you would feel free, maybe you would feel accomplished, fulfilled, whole. You see, when you're allowing yourself to feel that, you're actually in the process of creating something amazing for yourself. But why are we so not consistent? Like, we might think about, okay, now I know how to manifest, now I know what I want. Now I want to have this perfect, I know I want to have this amazing relationship. But we might do this for a week and two, and then we give up because nothing shows up, nothing is different, like nothing is changing. We given up. Why? Why do you do that? When you started the process of creating, why do you stop right in the middle or towards the end? Imagine like you're planting a seed and you're looking after it, and you water it, there's enough light, there's enough sun, there's enough of everything, and like you're nothing is happening, like I'm still doing things, and it's like, but you don't see what's going on underneath that ground. Like, you do not, after 2 weeks, you do not try to dig into the soil, like, where is the seed? Like, is it still there? Like, is it existing? Is it? No, you don't. You leave that seed alone. You keep doing what you did. You keep watering, making sure it's nice and not like it's the good enough environment of enough sun, enough light, enough oxygen, whatever. And then you wait. And you keep doing, you keep checking, but you know it's there. The process already has started. It's already there. It's going on underneath the soil. Like, you don't need to see it to believe that it's going to happen, that the flower is going to pop out soon. You just know once you see that when you planted that seed, you know it will show up. You trust in that process. So when it comes to manifestation, why do we not trust ourselves? Why do we need to see before we can believe? You can already see it. You can already feel it. And believe me, this is enough. It's enough. So do not stop right when you're nearly to the end to get what you want. Keep doing it until you actually receive it. Open your heart to receive it. Open yourself to receive it. You don't have to be afraid that it's not going to work out. It is going to work out. That's the universal law. Law of attraction is going to work. But where you focus, when you put your attention, when you put your focus, that's where you're creating. So this is very important that you do start to create more positive outcomes and more positive things in your life. Now you might say to me, okay, but what if I am already in a relationship and this relationship isn't maybe a good relationship? Maybe I'm not sure if I love her anymore. Maybe I'm not sure if, I don't know, like maybe you argue a lot and you don't want that anymore. So if you love the other person, if you would only focus on manifestation, I would ask you to ignore what you see and start creating in your mind that this person is the best person ever, that he loves you, he adores you, he respects you, and he's just putting you above all other people. Like he just is in love with you completely. And how would that feel? How would you feel if that was already happening? How, you see, it's manifestation is also like when you create something new, you also need to stop pay so much focus on the reality. That's probably the hardest part of all of the manifestation, because manifestation itself is very easy, but for us to keep ignoring what we see with our eyes, the evidence that this is not the truth yet, it's hard to ignore it. It's hard to let that go. But if I will go as a therapist, if I will go a little bit deeper in there, you can tell me then, okay, I feel like he's not respecting me. I feel like he told me that I'm very difficult, or, all those beliefs you have about this person. I would ask you, okay, let's just reflect on where are you like that to him? The old things about you believe that he's this or that. If he was the reflection, like the mirror to yourself, where are you too hard on yourself? Where are you not respecting yourself? Where are you, where is you in that? If he's the reflection on how you are, where do you need to improve? Okay, if he's not respecting you, so let's see where you need to respect yourself more. Yeah, like at work, maybe I'm not saying my own opinions, and I'm always allowing people to pile work on top of me, and I don't put boundaries. There you go. There you go. I know you might feel like it's not connection, but everything in your life is reflection of you. So if you feel like something or someone is disrespecting you, this is the time where you look at yourself and ask yourself, where do I not respect myself? Where do I not put boundaries? What is missing in me? What do I not like about this person that really I see that I don't like in myself? Or maybe the opposite. Why like, I love this so much about this person, or why does this annoy me about this person? Because maybe it's showing you very clearly that this is what you're actually missing. So let's say if you have a partner who, I don't know, have loads of fun. He's constantly doing something, he's enjoying his life, he's just the best of himself. And you look at him and it's like, it's triggering you. This is not about him. Leave him off, like, allow him. But then ask yourself, where do you miss that? Are you allowing yourself to have fun? Are you allowing yourself to, I don't know, prioritize yourself from time to time? If not, this is why it's annoying you, because he's exactly showing you where you're missing. It's not difficult, but it's not. You need to have open heart and open mind to do that and to believe in those things. To really see, another person as a reflection of you. It takes courage, because really you dive inside yourself. Really you stop avoiding yourself, because you're actually seeing yourself for who you really are, where you need to work on yourself. Another thing with manifestation, why do we always think, it's always important to think that you are already this person? Because there needs to be loads of changes going on inside you. Like, you can't have this perfect relationship if you stay the same person the way you are. It's not going to work like that. You need to energetically match to that perfect person, like to that perfect relationship. You need to energetically match that, because that vibrates on one frequency. You need to, up level your energy. You need to up level your frequency to exactly. So let's say if you're miserable, you're not happy, you think about yourself not in a kind way, you're not believing in manifestations, let's say, or you think men are bad, you're on very low frequent here. And let's say if you really deep down in your heart you want a happy, loving, supportive, kind relationship, there's no way you can match, energetically, there's no way you can match yourself to this if this is where, if this is the gap doesn't really exist. But it's really, you need to up level your energy. You need to make yourself equal to what you want. So if you want this perfect relationship, ask yourself, who would you be if you already was that person? Like, if you already had it. Your perfect man, who would he love? Who would he love? Who would he want to be with? Someone who is confident, or someone who is not so confident and question everything about herself? Is that who you want? Is that who you are? Is that, you see, if you want something, it's there. It's absolutely there. But it's your responsibility to upgrade yourself to that. It's not the other way around. It's not like, oh, first I need to get it and then I will change. No, it doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. If you want it, you need to think. You need to do the energetical work in order to get what you want. Having said that, I have something for you. I have created amazing masterclass, Loving Relationship, and that masterclass is absolutely everything you need to know about how to create and how to manifest and how to work on a relationship that is actually going to work, and it's going to be all that you need. So in this one course, it's a 3-day course, it's 3-day masterclass. It's everything that you need to know from childhood, attachment, from manifestation, and what in how, when you manifest it, how to actually maintain it and make it work long term. So everything I have put it all together. This masterclass is based on my work as a therapist. What I have observed is also based on my own experience. I'm in happy marriage for the last 14 years, so it's loads of experience in there, and there's loads of knowledge, lots of wisdom. I just put everything together for you so you can have a nice, loving, respectful relationship that it will be full of love and it's going to last. So if this is something that you want, if this is something that you want to have, a loving relationship that you will be happy and feeling worthy of it, then that's your starting point. So for today, I wish all of you a lovely day, full of manifestation and all good manifestations, of course. And I will see you very, very soon. With lots of love. Bye.